Hi and welcome to Susan Sells for Thursday the 21st of July 2011. It's a big day for someone in this room. It's an even bigger day for her father because he's going to be on screen and poor Lucy is not, even though she is turning 9 today. Hello Mark.
Hello Sue.
How are you?
I'm well. Happy birthday Lucy.
Happy birthday Lucy.
So today Sue, we are talking about a very exciting program that we're doing at Staywell Pharmacy. It is the System Slim program.
The System Slim program.
Slim.
What's that?
It's basically for everybody that's sick and tired of being as big as they are and they want to lose some weight.
Oh, quake weight sucks.
Quake weight.
Was it girthquake?
Yes, or the winter coat. Now, the main thing, I've done lots of programs, by the way, in losing weight, and so I can speak fairly authoritatively on all the ones that work. And the reason we've decided on this one is there's no shakes or bars. Good. There's no having to turn up and buy somebody else's food. Good. You make your own stuff, and this has a long-term maintenance program. Oh, look, that's what you need. You need good diet, good exercise, and clearly some product to help you along the way. For sure, for sure. So the System Slim program, and I'm now also quite excited, we've got Michelle and Tina, two of my other team, trained up. So when you ring, ask to speak to Michelle or Tina. So the supplements that you see down there, they just help you along the way. And as part of the package that we supply with 3 or maybe 4 products just to assist. Sometimes there's a detox product, there's a weight manager product, there's things to get your intestines moving. But sometimes it's just a matter of getting the metabolism up and getting the ins and outs sorted. Yes, they need to be in the right place. I know this one. Right, and in the right order. So this is the System Slim pack that you're showing us here. It is. So now, normally we do that it's a 1-hour consultation. You get your progress book, you get all your menus and meal plans, and you get the consultant interview. And based on the information we get, we personalise it to one of 3 programs. So I would come to you and I'd say, Mark, I've got an issue with cheese and butter. And red wine. Okay. Or is that not an issue? Well, no, it's only an issue if you stop drinking it. Okay. And I need to lose about 4 kilos. So you're going to tell me which one of these would work. Yes. You don't do it right now because I haven't told you enough about my lifestyle. Absolutely. Once you finish laughing, you then tell me which one's going to work. Yes, but we'd be in a quiet private room so we could laugh and no one would hear. So one of these programs, depending on your personal needs, and of course we take things in like medication into account. Oh, good. And coming into a pharmacy, of course, you've got access to a pharmacist, so you can do that. Yep. So now the program normally is $245 for that initial consultation. That includes your supplements and your meal plans. We're actually going to special that. If you mention you saw this on this program, we'll do it for $199. Oh, good. So it's a decent knockoff. So that's the interview. Yes. And the supplements. And supplements and your meal plan and program and progress. So with that $199, you then go away with all the information you need to go to the supermarket, buy the right stuff. That's right. Eat the right food. Yes. And get your little hooves out there on the road. Then you come back. And do a bit of walking. Come back weekly because you'll need one of your supplements each week if you want to accelerate that weight. It's about $35 a week. And we can take care of any problems you might be having, answer any questions. I reckon $50 a kilo is a pretty reasonable way to lose weight. So ring and ask for Tina or Michelle. Excellent. At Staywell Pharmacy, 349 8785, staywellpharmacy.co.nz. Young Dougal's the man from Flags Tyres. How'd you be?
Yeah, pretty good, thank you.
That's good. Yep. You've got tyres.
Bought a couple of tyres in today. You have. And I don't normally bring in a second-hand tyre, but I'll explain why. So that tyre there's a brand new tyre. Yes, it is. And that one there is second hand. The same brand, same size, but the big price difference. Okay. So when I first started Flags Tyres, I came from a background of working in an automotive dismantling shop for about 5 or so years. Before that, well, we didn't deal. Buying a new tyre was just a swear word. You just didn't do it. Really? We always bought used. So it was just that, you live in, brought up in Woolston. Yeah. You're around the eastern side of Christchurch. Yep. That's just what we did. We like to save money and spend our money on other things like, going to the pub. Well, there we are. Stuff like that. So when a tyre is $95 for a brand new tyre, yes, when you can do a perfectly good tyre and used for $50, it's a big saving. When you're buying 4 tyres, obviously that's that's the groceries paid for that week. So why are people giving away perfectly good tyres? Well, there's a lot of cars coming off the road, and I get those off the dismantlers. I buy them in bulk, get them, try and get them down in price as much as I can, and sell them off at a cheap price. That is brilliant. Good for you. Yeah. Wee bit of extra recycling going on there. That's exactly right. Yeah. That is so neat. And I guess at the moment with all of the rubbish on the roads, We go, yeah, it's quite complicated with the load ratings and bits and pieces on tyres. I carry a fair range. When Flags Tyres first started up, all I ever did was use tyres. So I know a lot about this sort of stuff.
Yep.
But prior to that, I'd been working in automotive shops for 10 years prior to that, working predominantly with used tyres. So my background in used tyres is relatively, I'm pretty well versed on this sort of stuff. So I know times are pretty tough out there for people. Spend a lot of money on their groceries. You might be able to buy better groceries and cheap, and we can find a few used tyres.
4 kilos of tomatoes sitting right there.
Sitting right there.
How about that?
Or you could buy something that's slightly better priced.
Well, you could. Hey, look, I guess with a tyre, I mean, I'm looking at that. I'm looking at the tread depth.
Yeah.
And it's obviously deep enough that you're going to get your warrant on it. But
yeah.
there must be other things you'd know to look for that I wouldn't have a clue about when you're picking up a used tyre.
Oh, there are.
There must be structural things that are far beyond mine.
I mean, it's obviously buying a new tyre is the ultimate, guaranteed. You put it on, set it, forget it.
Yeah.
There are a few little hassles with used tyres, but they're few and far between, and we guarantee the tyres anyway. So if you're buying it off us, I've got a really good supply of this kind of stuff at the moment. So give me a call. Tell me what size you've got, and I'll be able to give you a quote. But the 13s and some of the 14-inch sizes are only $50 a tyre. So if you've got a $500 car, it's pretty hard to justify spending $400 on a set of tyres for it.
It is rather.
Over $200.
Indeed. Flags Tyres. Dougal knows what he's doing. Garlands Road in Woolston, 384 0000, or in Haytons Road. Give him a buzz and sort out new tyres for your car. We're off to Edgware now, to Modest Fashions. How are you?
Good, thanks, Sue.
I'm going to have a very expensive 3 minutes, I think. I've just got my credit card at the ready and I'll see you in the car park afterwards.
Now, this is a little number that is a very classic style that will never date. It's the Ica range, just absolutely stunning. Very, very nice. Look at that.
Fabulous.
Now, they do a dress as well, but I've just teamed that up today with a pair of Karina's House of Fashion's, her I Spy pants. Now, these are trousers, see?
Yeah.
And they've just got the oversheer. It's just absolutely stunning. So, a very nice little outfit. You put a hat with that, off to the races you go.
Wonderful.
Now, a bit of colour. Now, we're all in sale at present, so here we are, just absolutely stunning, this raspberry pink. I've got a lovely skirt here from New Zealand-made Betty R. It hasn't picked that up in the camera very well, but it's got a pink stripe going through that.
Yep.
Just absolutely beautiful. And, I mean, if you wanted to, you can put that little tunic there underneath that raspberry pink jersey.
These are just gorgeous.
All in sale at present.
All of these are
yes.
in your sale area. Wonderful.
Yep. So this is a New Zealand-made garment as well. This is Sarah Jane. Absolutely beautiful, this colour. Just stunning. The back of that's got a bit of shaping to it. See, it comes down to a V. Very flattering over the bottom, and I've just put that with a bit of jacquard trouser.
Gosh, aren't they nice?
Yeah,
lovely
they are.
nice. And
very
on sale.
Nice. Very much so.
Oh gosh.
Bit of emerald green. Don't very often get to see green these days, but that's a long duster. Really nice.
Yeah.
And I've just put that with a little black skirt.
Wow.
A pencil line skirt from Patrina House of Fashion.
Fantastic. I love the detailing in that.
Very nice. This here is a long ebony range duster coat, and we've got a lovely little print top. Now, I just want to show you the sleeve on this. Very square. So it's very different when you have that on. It hangs beautifully.
Oh, okay.
With just a pair of black pencil line straight leg pants. There we go.
So stunning.
And this is the Didier range that you like.
You're not telling me that's on sale?
It is.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. So that's on sale.
Oh, credit
Here
card.
we are. Just quickly got to get through to some of this. I want to show you some new stock. This is something that's the plain print tunic with a little... See the little thing there?
No, I do.
Leave those trousers there, and I'll just show you some new stock. This
Oh, is that new?
beautiful tunic in for summer. Look at
Gosh.
that. The colour of that is just stunning, isn't it?
Absolutely
Isn't it beautiful?
beautiful.
And on this here, we've got a wee white shirt with a little jacket that goes over the top. Look at that. So you put that with your white
You've got to see the
trousers.
back of this. It's too pretty.
Yes, the back is beautiful.
Look at that. Look it.
Put that with a pair of white trousers.
Oh.
Stunning.
All on.
Yes, it's lovely.
At Modest in Edgware Road, 74 Edgware Road, 355 9672.
Wintertime is the best time to get your mower serviced, and what a better place to go to than Edgware Mowers and Chainsaws.
Hey, Andy.
How you going, Andrew? Now,
Very
we've
good,
got
very
some
good.
very, very important information for us.
Yep, well, definitely, winter's definitely upon us now. You can feel it in the air, the
Yes.
snow on the hills. So don't neglect your poor old mower, okay? Get it ready, get it done now. We can take care of the lot, whether it be a ride-on mower, a rotor mower, or the good old hand push mowers. We do the lot. Just give us a call.
Yes.
We can pick them up, service them. It's a bit of a win-win because it keeps us busy, you save money, and it's also ready when you want it. You're not waiting 2 or 3 weeks when the season kicks off.
That's the important thing, and I have
Very
been
much so.
guilty of that.
Yeah.
Very guilty of it.
A lot of people are. We normally send out letters if you're a previous customer. This year it's been a bit different with the quakes and everything else. The database is a bit mucked up and a lot of people aren't in their residence, normal residence. So a lot of people are taking stuff to their new workplaces. We can pick the stuff up from them. Or we've got arranged to pick it up from the old place because they're not living at the old place, but they're having to maintain the property. That's not a problem. Just give us a call and we can work it out.
And I think that's fabulous because trying to struggle with a mower on the back of a car is pretty hopeless.
Modern cars aren't designed to put a mower in the boot, so that's no troubles. But don't forget your hand shears and stuff as well, your garden edges and clippers and stuff like that.
That's these.
Yep, whether it be the bigger head shears, they're nice old style ones. They're worth looking after. They're good steel, good and strong. Handle all the good stuff.
My grandfather had a pair of these, and the rule was never bend them, never dig them into the ground, and he used to make microcarpa hedges smooth as butter.
Exactly. Now, we also do the long-handled ones for doing the actual lawn edges, and that's a very common cause. People dig out a bit of a weed at the same time, and they're no longer cut. So we straighten them out for you and sort them out and get them cutting beautifully, so it makes a nice job.
And, of course, sharpening is all part of the issue?
Very much so, yep. We also do chainsaw chain. Don't forget that. This is the time of year a lot of people go and get their wood. Theoretically, you should already have had it by now, but this is when people actually make the effort to go and get it to stock up for next year. So if you're one of the people that get us to sharpen your chains, this is a kit that's well worth you having a look at. Okay. Now, that's only $150. Now, that fits common majority of common saws, the smaller ones. Okay. You get a bar, chain, and the sharpening kit. It's been advertised on TV, so you may have seen it advertised before. Very, very popular. It only takes 5 seconds.
So, Andrew, how much does it normally cost for you to sharpen a chainsaw for us?
$17 to $20, depending on the saw.
But they do need sharpening regularly, so one of these would be a very good buy.
Most times it's every tank of gas.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
So it pays for itself in no time at all. It only takes 5 seconds to sharpen.
Right.
And you're back in business.
Absolutely amazing.
Simple, easy.
And, of course, sharpening of blades for rotor cuts. Blades for roller mowers. You do the lot. Change of the oil. This is the time to get your mower ready for the spring. Of course, you go to Edgeware Mowers and Chainsaws Limited, 237 Westminster Street, telephone number 366 3924.
We're off to Rickerton Road now to Alison from Saks. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
That's good. Now I'm going to talk about something boring, which is school holidays and school uniforms. Okay, it's that time of year again. It always seems to be that time of year, really. And I'd just like to let everybody know that we do hand mending on jerseys, all school uniforms. We shorten and lengthen any garments, whether it's sleeves, pants, skirts, culottes, you name it, we do it. We also do the braiding on the school blazers.
Do you?
You know, if you like for the private schools.
Yep.
And they start at around $60 for a full braid. That's including the braiding. We're a one-stop shop for all your alteration needs, plus we're also agents for one of the best dry cleaners in the area. So not only are we the best at alterations, but we use the best for our dry cleaning as well. We've got our CTV offer as always. Bring in one plain hem, get the second one free.
Now that's not just the legs on the garment, is it?
No.
No. just thought I'd ask. Just thought I'd ask.
Yeah,
there.
plain hems.
Yeah.
Yep. And so, that's open to all CTV viewers at all times, really. So if it doesn't matter what day of the week it is, just bring it in and we'll do the second pair, plain hem free.
You're not open 7 days.
We are open 7 days. Yes.
7 days?
7 days, yeah.
Woman, you need some sleep.
I know. 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 10 to 4 Saturdays and Sundays. The only time we shut are public holidays.
Good Lord.
Yeah, so it's fairly full on.
But I guess, you know, Alison, because I know you do all the ball stuff and the bride stuff and everything else as well. So,
that's right.
You know, that is a 7-day thing, isn't it?
It is a 7-day thing. It's nearly 24/7, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's very busy. But never too busy for a new customer.
No.
And we never say no.
So I guess at the moment too, you know, it is school holidays.
Yes.
The clothes are hanging up there. They're looking a bit ratty and ruggedy, aren't they?
They are. So now's a good time to look at them before the last weekend of the school holidays. Although we can do it, it can be a bit of a rush and it's stressful on the parent. You know, so we quite often have on the first day of school school children in the fitting rooms putting the uniforms on because the parents have left it to the last minute. So, you know, it does happen.
Look, I remember, you know, you'd get that awful sinking feeling when you looked at those black pants and you thought, I swear that was not there when I washed them.
That's right.
But it must have been.
Probably.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're busy, you don't notice, and your children don't tell you.
No, they don't care, they're boys.
That's right, their zips don't work, there've no buttons on them, their hems are hanging down, and they've got to go to school the next day.
Yep.
So Sunday, we're open.
Actually, now's a good time to extract the clothes out of your children's rooms when they're not looking, because it can actually be hard to pry them off them too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and take that favourite thing into Alison at Saks on Riccarton Road. Now, yours is the big green building.
Yes, 283 Riccarton Road, parking out the front. Safe building. Yep. Safe parking.
Yeah. It's down Bush Inn Way, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
saxonriccarton.co.nz 343 5438. You know Linda Skinner, I think. It's been a wee while since we've seen you in here, hasn't it?
It has been a long time.
Lovely to have you back.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Linda Skinner Photography.
Yes.
You have some beautiful things to show us.
Well, I do. And first of all, I just wanted to say that I just recently did a wedding in June, and the bride was very onto it. And the day or two after the wedding, I sent her, or she wanted an image sent to her, and she made some thank you cards. And not only... It's just wonderful what she's done. We haven't stopped talking about it, and the image is recreated on the back there. And she's written a beautiful thank you letter to me, but she's used them and she's just sent them out to all her people, all the guests.
Oh,
yes.
Gosh.
So that was just a little something that's really nice. People are looking for new ideas for thank you gifts and things like that, thank you cards. Now, this is a wedding that I did at Langdale's recently. Well, and this is a beautiful couple, Helen and Bruce. And it was, as you can see, it was a beautiful day. And it was just a lovely photo across the front of that car.
Oh,
and it was so beautiful. They've made photo books from them too, which...
so they've made this?
No, this is my portfolio.
Oh, beg your pardon.
But they've made... they make their own photo... I make some photo books. But I often encourage people are so good with computers these days. And they make their own. They made their own and as gifts for their parents, which was very lovely. Now, that is a... Oh, all the guys will know what that is. It's a car.
It's some kind of weird fancy car.
It's a very...
Tony from Harold says
Maserati.
It's a Maserati. I saw wine in the background. There was a car. Lovely. But it's a beautiful shot, Linda. It really is lovely.
And I've been doing some family photos too. And family photos are always... Families are fantastic and they're well worth recording.
Do you know, it's really hard to do them yourself. We tried last night. It was an epic fail.
Well,
not good.
Yes, you've got to practice at it to get good. And I just wanted to show you one or two. And I charge $150 to go and to take people's photos.
Yeah.
And if you want, like this family photo, we went to Horsell Quarry.
Yeah.
And it was great. We got photos of the boys, photos of the couple, photos of the four of them together.
So cool.
And around the corner we went...
Oh, Linda.
We do all sorts of different groupings. And if you do more than one grouping, or more than that, it's $200. So for $200, you get family of the whole group, you get individual families, and we also have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Now, that's after the earthquake, and really, there's no water there.
No, there's not.
I'd never, ever seen that lovely little bridge. I love that little bridge.
Yeah.
Loads of photographs have been taken on that bridge. And it makes a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
And it's lovely to enhance, to enlarge your photo and put it on the wall.
And look at this, isn't this fantastic? Beautiful, beautiful bride.
Yeah, beautiful. And this is our daughter Kate.
You'll know, of course, that venue. You can have a stop and a wee think about where that was.
Yeah.
But look, Linda Skinner Photography in Bowenvale Ave in Cashmere, lindasphotos.co.nz. We'll give Linda a ring and make a time to go and see her, 980 5306. If you're having trouble seeing her, you probably need to go and see Bev first. It was a nice throw, wasn't it?
It was.
Thank you very much.
You're very good at that.
From Richard Suckling, optometrist in Barrington Hall. Love your glasses.
They're new ones into the shop, so, and everything's so colourful now. We're getting the bright colours coming in.
Yep.
And I thought, seeing I had a red top on, we may as well go with the red frames as well.
Oh, they're really cool.
So, there's nothing to stop you from colour coordinating with your glasses.
I tell you what, this top could give you a bit of a workout, couldn't it?
Well, I think we could match it, so...
Good. Oh, let's do it. My word. Let's even give them a wee try on, shall we? Yep, they look like me. Don't you think?
See, well done.
Absolutely. I think they're gorgeous. Oh, they are rather nice, aren't they?
Yeah. So, Anyway,
what have we got today?
Lots of new frames coming in, as you can see.
Yep.
Men's ones, ladies' ones, and children's ones. We've got some plastic ones in for the children because the children like this new plastic look that's in. So just come in and have a look. They start from $79 up to about 400 and something. We don't go much beyond that.
I see some, you know, name brands in there, the old Calvin Klein.
We have them all, the Adidas, the Calvin Klein, the Oakley. Guess, you name it, we've got it.
And you've got all sorts of other bits and pieces too. What
Now,
have
we
you got
bought
today?
some magnifying glasses in because there's a lot of elderly people out there who have glasses but they just need a little bit more.
And there's the odd man in his 50s who's too vain to wear his reading glasses too, isn't there?
True.
Just quietly.
So we've got some little help if you go to the supermarket. It's just a little credit card.
I'm so buying this.
And they're not too dear. They're only $3 something, $3.50.
That's right.
If I can see.
No, that's
clearly.
fine.
We've got the magnifying one that you can keep in your telephone directory.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just fits inside.
So, wow, brilliant.
And they're only $5. You
Yep.
just keep them in there and you just lift it up a little bit and it gives you about 2 times magnification.
That's brilliant. What a clever idea.
And then we have got something for the people that really need help.
Yep.
And that's a 10 times magnifier.
Okay.
So they have lights in them. For the people who want to read newspapers.
Yes.
The bar ones are really good. There's a book size and a newspaper size.
Oh, okay.
So you just lay them flat on your book or flat on your newspaper.
This great gadget here, I'm guessing, would that be covered by some kind of subsidy if you're so nearsighted that you need one of those, or potentially?
No, not that I know of,
Right.
unless you can get something through the Blind Foundation.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Not usually.
But these wee things that you lay on the newspaper, they're cool.
Oh, they're really good because you just move them down. You don't have to hold them. That's the beauty that most magnifiers you've got to hold, and your old hand gets a little bit sore.
Absolutely,
But that one there-
$13. And if you want something even more original than that, you've got your basic Sherlock Holmes
That's
thing
it.
going on.
I spy with my little eye.
Indeed. Outrageously good. So, Barrington Mall, car park looks messy, don't worry, it's safe. They're just making it even better and brighter. Go and see Bev and the team at Richard Suckling Optometrists. By crikey, they are there to help.
And the sale continues at Boondocks in Ashburton, down in the beautiful Ashford Village. Hello, Margaret.
Morning, how are you?
Very well, thank
Good.
you. Now, just your opening hours? Friday tomorrow?
8:30 till 5, and
Saturday?
10 till 4, Saturday and Sunday
and
this
the
week.
Sunday. Right, now, what have you got now for
Very
the
quickly.
rest of the week?
Skirts today. So here we have a moleskin skirt, lovely cotton spandex stretch. If we flick it round to the back, we've got the wee kick pleat at the back and the pockets.
And your impeccable styling.
Yes, thank you. 100% wool skirt with just the little detail there of the pleat, and zip at the back, and also once again a kick pleat.
Good. Just a price, or?
The skirts are all going to be $59.
$59. That is a very, very good buy.
Very good buying. Here we have a denim skirt. Lovely detail here on the pocket with the pin tucks, and just the plain back with the yoke and the
Very
back
smart,
zipper.
very smart line.
100% virgin wool. I'm not sure why they call it virgin wool, but anyway it is. 100% virgin wool. This one is fully lined, slight A-line. Once again, these ones are heavily reduced from $195, and they'll be $59 as well.
That's a huge sale.
I know it is.
$59.95.
I know it is. We don't have a lot of anything, so you've got to be in fairly quick to get the sizes.
Take a lovely trip down to Ashburton.
That's it. Come into the mill house, have a coffee. This one's fully lined. This is a merino crepe.
All to your own design, mate.
Yes, this one is.
Right.
Just a basic, almost a corporate style skirt, and these come in navy as well.
As well. Okay.
Yes.
Now, shirts, long sleeve shirts.
Shirts, most of the shirts are going to be about $49. This one's 100% cotton, wee shorter style.
That's a lovely Oxford cloth,
It is,
isn't
it's beautiful.
It is. You can feel the handle of that.
And
So-
that's the same one, but in a different colourways, bottle green with the navy
the navy stripe as well, and then you've got a navy.
And this
as
is a
well.
cotton linen, and this sleeve comes down to a 3/4 sleeve.
Okay, very handy.
About 4 colourways in this one.
Okay, so there's not a lot of these,
Not a lot of anything.
but there's a size ratio.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, some things we have 18s, 12s, and we have a bit of a gap, and then we go to our 20s up to 24.
Okay.
So others, it's just a real mixed bag.
So be in quick.
Being quick. 100% wool jacket, just like a little tight bomber jacket. And then we have a tailored jacket, and these are all going to be about $80.
And the blue?
a corporate style jacket here in the navy.
Fabulous. And prices of these again?
About $80.
$80. That is very, very, very good buying. You'll find all this at Boondocks, who are on sale, and they're open, of course, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. You'll find them in the beautiful Ashford Village in Ashburton. Telephone number 03 307 2590.
I can't see him. Where is he? I can't see him for his camouflage fabric. Tony from Harold's.
Bad influence, everyone. Hi.
Me? As if.
Okay, you want back by popular demand, everyone.
I love this stuff.
Blaze camouflage.
It just does it for me.
This is absolutely outrageous, isn't it?
This orange does not come up on TV, guys. This is the same high-vis orange that all of the City Care boys wear.
Yep, this is it, all right.
You better not put them in that, actually, because people wouldn't know they were working on the streets.
Apparently, deer are colourblind.
Yeah.
And this...
Yeah.
To deer just looks like the forest. So the hunters can see one another, but the deer can't see the hunters.
Isn't
so
that clever?
That's the theory anyway.
Yeah.
$24.95. It is polar fleece, and so polar fleece is quiet.
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 It doesn't rustle.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There
so
you go.
Can sneak up. You know, you could make.
So you can sneak up on the deer.
You could make like a sweet sleepy sack out of this and sit in your backyard, and hedgehogs would come up to you, I'm sure. Or deer.
If you really want the hedgehogs to come up, yes. Yeah, what you do in the privacy of your own home, so it's up to you.
How much, Tony?
$24.95.
And entertainment is free. No, it wasn't. I was blinded by the colour of it and deafened by its volume.
Right.
It's so loud.
But no, I've done it this time. I bought far too much
Go
stuff.
on then.
It's okay, so we'll be real quick. Oilskin. There's an amazing deal on it. 3 colours, brown,
and the
navy,
other two?
And the other two, yeah. Navy and bottle green.
Yes.
Normally $34.95, $10 a metre off. That makes it
$24.95. I was listening that time.
Yep, you were.
Yes, a much quieter
paying
fabric.
attention.
Good stuff.
This is beautiful oilskin. It's the premium grade. It comes from Australia and from the UK, and it is great. So if you want to do a little cover for the dog or a sleeveless vest, this is the stuff.
It smells of wax.
It does actually. Yeah, it's linseed oil and wax mixed up. That's what
smells
oils
really good. That
is the new version of polypropylene. If you want thermal gear, we have it. It's absolutely brilliant. It comes in from the USA and also locally, New Zealand made as well. And it's $14.95 a metre. Generally speaking, a metre does long johns or a metre does a top.
You could fit a big leg in there, Tony.
One could, yes. But it actually will do 2 legs.
Right.
You could do a tube skirt if you want. It would be really thermal.
Polyprop's a cracker, you know.
Yes.
I know what this is.
Yes, I got it.
This is Hannah Montana.
Right, Hannah Montana. We're doing a special on the polar fleece cuddly rugs, and she's upside down again. There we are. Look at that.
Girl just doesn't know which way's up.
$24.95 normally.
And
we're doing them $14.95 probably.
Hang on, do that way.
Yeah, just turn your tally round.
What?
If you turned your tally round, you'd be right.
Yep,
and this one here is Hannah Montana again. Same discount. Normally $24.95. We're doing them $14.95
cheap at twice the price. Not that I'm saying anything.
Merinos.
Yes.
There's a deal on merino knits. $5 off for any CTV viewer. So just say you saw it on telly and we'll take $5 off.
And this stuff is better than sliced bread.
Yes. Beautiful merino for under blankets. No sewing required. $29.95 a metre. 1 metre normally does a single, 2 for a double.
Put that with your blaze camo and you just won't know yourself, I'm telling you. And
You'd be tickled pink.
Harold's Warehouse in Birmingham Drive, if you can see it, the blaze camo. Open on Saturdays even, from 10 till 2. We've covered the range today. Yes,
I'm off.
Yes,
I'm invisible.
Yes, actually, I'm not much better, but there we are. And we'll be seeing you again tomorrow. Have a... What are you... It's too hard.